everybody, Dana Stobrin here with the magic of somatic money, and I want to visit with you about this very subtle yet very powerful aspect of how we all interact with our money relationship. It's something that slips by each and every one of us every single day, but I think when you begin to get a handle on it, it can make a really powerful difference in how you work with your money. In our toxic financial patriarchy, we have all been taught that the money comes first. When you sit down and work with your bookkeeping, the numbers come first. The money comes first. Well, let me put this to you. Let me ask you this question. Anytime that you are sitting down to work with your money or think about money or do money stuff or make a financial decision or financial transaction, do you ever stop and ask yourself, where am I? Where am I? Where am I in this equation? Where am I coming first before the money? And see, that's what's happening a lot within the toxic financial patriarchy. We get taught and told that you got to focus on the numbers, you got to focus on the money, you got to get it right, you got to get it straight, you got to get it done. But that isn't necessarily true, especially when you are not aware of how you are aligned with your own money, how you are aligned with your own money relationship. And so that is the subtle nuance of what I am doing here with Somatic Money, because whenever somebody comes into one of the free Somatic Money visits with me, one of the free consultations with me, I'm not asking how much money you have. I'm not asking what bookkeeping techniques you're using. I'm not asking how the numbers are stacking up at the end of the month. Of course, that is an important aspect of all of this, but I'm interested in, how are you? How are you when you sit down to work with your money? How are you when you are interrelating with your money? How are you feeling about what's going on with your money? It's akin to me sitting down and having a conversation with a friend and setting aside the events that are going on, the drama that's going on, and looking at someone in their eye, maybe even holding their hand, and really just being with that person in that moment, going, how are you? How are you, friend? How are you? It's the same thing with the money. Do we ever stop and ask one another or ask ourselves, how am I with my money? How am I doing? And so this is where the needle begins to shift a little bit off of logistics of money and amount of money and how is the money going to work. It's about shifting the focus off of that and shifting the focus onto you. Now, maybe some of you are listening to this and going, wow, that seems kind of crazy, or that seems pretty foreign, because we've been taught that in order to get things to work, we have to make the money work, and so the money always comes first. And my work with Somatic Money is showing me time and time and time again that, no, the person comes first. The health comes first, the sanity comes first, the person comes first, the interior of what that person is experiencing, that comes first. And when you can dial that into focus, then the money tends to line up a whole lot easier. Okay, now you beginning to be much more aware, especially from a somatic space, of how are you? How are you feeling in your body first with your money before you make financial decisions? How are you? How are you feeling about your financial space? Because the money of the future, no matter what it looks like, the money of the future, we're always going to have, and this is what I'm holding to be true with Somatic Money, is no matter what financial system happens, no matter what financial twists and turns we all take, the new money of the new time is going to be much more focused about what's going on with the partnerships we're in, what's going on with the agreements that we're in, what's going on with the quality of the exchanges that we're in, And if you keep your eye on that prize, partnership, agreement, and exchange, you get to focus on your part that is you, that then creates the money. So I just want to keep that in front of you after a come to Jesus meeting on the 4th of July that we had yesterday. I just want to bring these ideas to you as we begin to come into the new time, and we're walking in this new space. So that's what I have to leave with you today. And if you're interested in the work, watch the banners coming across the screen. I've got a free Somatic Money Starter Kit. You'll want to dive into that. I've got my free Somatic Money visits. Go sign up on my website. These are the starter tools that I have for you to begin to work with Somatic Money, because I believe what I'm working with here at the Magic of Somatic Money and Body-Based Money Relationship, this is the process and the practices that are going to help you with your finances through the changing times that we are definitely participating in at this point. All right, be sure to like, comment, follow, and I will see you in the next video.